Hi everyone, thank you for watching our promotion assemblies and for the virtual tour of our Amethyst Sixth Form Centre. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that it has given you lots and lots of information that you need to make those all important decisions about what you want to study at our fantastic Sixth Form and how you are going to move forward into your next future steps. So today I would like to talk to you about how to apply. I know that the application process can be really nerve-wracking for some people, and just the thought of filling out an application form can also be very daunting. So I'm here today to show you how easy it is to apply to our sixth form and what to do in each of the application sections. Please do make sure that you get your applications in as early as possible. If we get this information early, it does help us to ensure that we can create a curriculum for you as students and for the needs and wants of you. And it gives us the information that we need for your Amethyst Sixth Form interviews. So, how do I apply? First of all, do go to our Amethyst Sixth Form website, which is at www.amethyst6th.aatrust.co.uk. And you can see here the home page of the Amethyst Sixth Form website. You then need to click on Student Zone, which is just underneath the Amethyst Sixth logo there, and then select Admissions. You have selected admissions, you will see this page come up. I have zoomed out, so this will be quite zoomed in. You won't see this whole page. You will need to scroll down. So at the top of this page of admissions, there is information about our generic sixth form entrance criteria and then subject specific entrance criteria. And as you scroll down, you will see the specific subject entrance criteria for each of the individual courses. If you carry on scrolling right to the bottom of the page there, you will then see the link for the Amethyst Sixth Form application form. And all you need to do is click that link and it will automatically take you to the application form. If you are an Aldersey and Morton School student, then you will have also received a paper application form, and they are most welcome, although it does make it more difficult just to put you on the system. So we do prefer an online application form, but please do complete a paper application form. It won't have any implications on your application to sixth form. We will simply just have to link that to your profile on our database. But if you are doing it online, that is where the link is. So when your sixth form application opens, you will see that first of all, it is asking you to complete the application and return it by the 30th of January 2021. So at this point in time, you do have a couple of months to get this application filled in. However, what I will say is that this academic year, we did have over 200 applications for sixth form with only 150 spaces available. So the earlier that you can get your application in, the better. You come to then the first table, which is for your personal information. So please complete this table with as much information as you can and all of the information that is asked. Your forename is your first name and your surname is your family name, which is your second name. You then need to put in your address, your postcode, your home telephone number if you have one. If you don't, then please do leave that blank, but we do ask that you put your parent guardian details, mobile numbers or contact details in there, as well as your own mobile number. We ask for those pieces of information so that we can call to discuss your application and to ensure that we have the right course choices for you. It then asks you to pop your gender in, your date of birth, your student email, which I'd please ask you to use your AA Trust email account. If you are an external student, then please do use a personal email account that we can reach you on. And it asks for your mobile number. The next part of the application is the referee, and this is the part that does confuse and worry many students who are completing the application. And hopefully today I can ease those worries and make it really clear to you what this point of the application is asking for. So a referee is a teacher or an employer who could provide a written or verbal reference about you, your work ethic, your attendance, and your aptitude for sixth form. So really you should choose either one of your teachers, your ASL, or your head of year. For the contact details, please put their email address down. So for Mr. Ruthven, the email is sruthven@aatrust.co.uk, and Miss Doonas is ldoona@aatrust.co.uk. If you are using somebody else for your referee, then do just ask them for an email, or it could be a contact number if it is an employer. They don't need to write this reference for you now and send it to us. We will contact them to ask them for it when we require it. We then get to course of study and indication of preferred course and career. So in the first table, it asks you to detail which GCSEs you are studying. The expected grade is your predicted grade. At the moment, if you are completing this application, you probably won't have a predicted grade, and that is absolutely fine. So do just leave that blank. I would rather you send in your application now without that predicted grade, and I can then fill that in later on in the year. So please just make sure you detail all of the GCSEs that you are studying. Your attendance is your attendance figure to date, and that's obviously very important to us at sixth form. And if you ask your form tutor, they will be able to tell you what your attendance figure is. And then we have the early indication of preferred courses. So here is where you detail the 3 courses that you wish to study. If more than 3 and you're unsure about which particular 3 that you want to study, that's absolutely fine. Just write them in that box as well. And it is always useful to tell us what you want to do in the future. So what are your future career aspirations? What do you want to do after sixth form? So we can ensure that the courses that you wish to study match up those ambitions and those aspirations. We then come to a really important part of the application form, which is where you really sell yourself. So the first box is asking about your interests, hobbies, what organisations you might be part of, and what responsibilities you have or have had in the past. So tell us what we don't know about you in this section. Tell us what you do outside of school. Impress us with your hobbies, your responsibilities, and your achievements to date. This can include things like paper rounds, if you're part of a sporting team, maybe that you enjoy swimming or you enjoy doing something in particular outside of school, and maybe something that you want to do and pursue in the future. The more information you can give, the better, because it gives us a real clear picture of who you are. And then the last part of the application is for you to write a letter of application, which should address the following points. So this is where you really impress us, and you've got to use all those English language paper 2 section B writing skills to write that persuasive letter which highlights your qualities, why you want to study at sixth form, why you want to study the subjects that you wish to study, what qualities you have as a person. So are you confident? Are you outgoing? Are you independent? Are you motivated? Tell us what you've done within your school to date and why we should consider you for sixth form. What are you going to bring to the sixth form? So if you are bigging yourself up in this letter, then you are doing the right thing. Okay, we want you to be proud of your achievements and everything that you do so you can come and study at our sixth form. Once we've completed that, here comes the easy part, the submit button. So all you need to do is make sure you click the submit button, which is going to get you on the next step to creating your exciting future. It will then show up on your page to say thank you for submitting your application, and that application will then get emailed to myself, Mrs. Gavin, and I will then process that application. After that, within a few weeks, you'll receive an invitation to a virtual or face-to-face interview with myself, and I'm going to discuss that application with you and your course choices and make sure that you're choosing the right courses for your ambitions, your talents and your aspirations for the future. It might be that I might suggest other courses that you might want to trial, just to give you some extra thought and make sure you're on the right track. In that meeting, I will add your course choices to the Sixth Form database, which is what we use to make sure that you are on our timetable when you begin with us in September. So that's the really important part. And then we'll use those choices over the next couple of months to determine our blocking timetable. And this is really important information for us, because we want to try and ensure everyone gets the selection that they wish of subjects to do. So we want to try and avoid as many clashes as possible. So for example, if lots of students wanted to do biology, sport and physics, then we know that we need to make sure we put those in different blocks. So that as many of you who apply early as possible, I can make sure that that blocking suits as many people as possible. And then after that meeting, we will keep in touch with you regarding transitioning to sixth form, next steps, and we will meet again to discuss your current grades as the years progress and what you are looking like in terms of suitability for your chosen courses. So I hope that has alleviated any fears or stress around the application process. Please do drop me an email if you are struggling, although anybody across both our trust schools will be able to help you with that application. So please don't feel embarrassed if you need to ask a question or if you need some help in certain section of that application form. I would much rather you hand in an application form that you have asked for help with and that you have really thought about in some detail, rather than just spend 2 minutes doing it. So please do put as much effort into it as you can, but do ask for help if you need it. In the meantime, do follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and we are at Amethyst Sixth. You can just keep up to date with all our new developments as a sixth form, and it will really help you feel part of the sixth form life already. It will really help in transitioning you into our sixth form life. We always post lots of pictures on there of our students within sixth form and all the exciting things that we're doing. So please do follow us. If you haven't got a Twitter account, maybe start now and create one. And I'm sure you've all got Instagram accounts. Do not worry, we will not follow you back. You will just follow us. And then there is the website again for you, just so you have that handy if you are going to make the online application, or if you want to have a look through that website. There is lots of other information that you may not know about that wasn't on our promotion assembly. So do have a look at the different links and pages on there and see what we have been up to. I can't wait to meet you all, and I can't wait to start receiving these applications. So I'm hoping that after today and after you've watched this assembly, that lots and lots of applications will start coming my way. Good luck with it all, and speak to you soon.